Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody, and good morning, birds. How you doing, buddy? My name is Dark Sage Walker, and it has been a little while since I've jumped into the old Wizard of Legend boat. Not for lack of wanting to. It's just been a weird week. And to put that in perspective, one of the first things that happened to me on Saturday was I slipped and fell on the ice and landed on my tailbone and smacked my head against the ground. So that's a fun way to begin a workday, eh? Yeah. So as one could expect, I've been kind of trying to take care of myself because, frankly, ouch. And it's not been the most fun of times, I'm not gonna lie. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure I want to do this particular type of run. I think I might do something just a little bit different. There it is. Maybe I should do a tempo run. But what arcana work out best with low cooldowns? Or with better cooldowns? Well, I can tell you one of them. Hey, Cyclone Boomerang. But then what? Well, while I'm thinking about that, I would like to say that today's run is going to be something just a little bit simpler, not too simple. But I wanted to use today's run to really discuss some of the future games that I've been looking into. Things that I look at and go, huh, that looks neat. I would like to play that. There we go. So, in that vein, I am going to be taking a kind of simpler run. Something that's, not going to be too difficult for me to use. So that way I can just talk about some of the things that have been catching my attention lately. There we go, and we've got a nice spread of abilities. Like, I could probably actually take Captain's Ring and do just fine. And yeah, maybe I will. This seems like a good Captain's Ring run. And this isn't necessarily going to be the same as, what I plan on doing in the near future with the channel. Not necessarily what I'm getting at. No, in this case, I'm talking about games that are coming out in the near future or coming off of early access in the near future that have really been catching my attention. And you know me, I have an especially soft spot for roguelikes and roguelites, so I'm kind of talking about a lot of those. So one thing I could use is a more solid fire damage source. Otherwise, I think I'm okay. Nice, simple battle room. And then I get hit right in the face. So, for starters, one of the games that I've been looking at, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I would like to gauge you guys' interest in some of these games. Because some of them look really interesting. And one of them that I'm... Oh, here, this is perfect. Like, this works out really well with a fast cooldown build. But one of them that really caught my attention and has been continuing to hold my attention is Have a Nice Death. Like, I don't know if you guys have really been putting a lot into that one, but it's currently in early access right now, but I believe it's coming out of early access, I believe either mid or late March. And like I said, I've been looking forward to that one for a bit now. It's kind of this, and what it looks like is this very interesting idea of Dead Cells meets Hades, at least that's what one reviewer called it. And that's saying a lot, considering that both Dead Cells and Hades have garnered so much attention. By the way, on that point, I have been practicing the crap out of Dead Cells. I've been working with some new ideas in the game in comparison to what my comfort zone is. And I've currently hit that phenomenon where I'm actually getting worse before I'm getting better. Like, on one hand, I'm starting to see more synergies and more ideas that I hadn't before. On the other hand, I am kind of getting kicked around a little harder than I would like. That was a huge influx all at once. The only reason why I didn't pick up the Assassin's Blade is because I'm not focusing on critical hits. Oh, and I never found the red portal. Alright, let's go get that real quick before I leave. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Alright, well it's gonna start off as being weaker before it's gonna start off making me weaker, but I think that's the right idea. As I start enhancing my Arcana, this will get better. In the meantime, I believe I have enough damage up to offset the penalty. 12%, the penalty is... Oh, never mind. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to deal for a little bit, but I do think in the long run it's gonna be worthwhile. So that's one I'm really looking forward to. Alright, so I can upgrade that. Fortunately, can't upgrade anything else because Iris is being a pain right now. One that I personally have been waiting to come out of early access for a while, just because I really love the original game, is 30XX. I don't know when that's coming out of early access, but I've been keeping my eye on it for a while because of how much I love 20XX. Like, as many of you know, I'm a huge Mega Man fan. So when you take the Mega Man formula, turn it into a fast-paced roguelite, just basically go nuts with it, you get all sorts of love and support from this guy. And it looks like they're taking that even further with 30XX, and I'm here for it. I'm so ready for that game. Power up the merchant's cart. So let me know what you guys think about 30XX. I know that's one of those games I'm going to be playing a lot when it comes out. So I hope you guys are ready for some jump and shoot action. And yes, I do still plan on playing through at least parts of the Mega Man series as well. Like, it's all gonna be there. That is Voltaic Needle. Okay. It's got a place for right now, but I don't know how long I'm going to be holding on to that. I don't necessarily want any of those, so we move on. In order to maximize Captain's Ring, what I really need is something Earth-based. No, I don't, because I like having access to my signature, so we say no to that. Now, one that's already out that I'm kind of looking back on is Revita. Now, I personally didn't like it that much when I first played it, but it is also very possible that I was underrating that game. Oh, just something about that one didn't quite catch my attention, but it is also possible that I've been underrating it. Let's grab that, but I'm probably not going to use it. No disrespect to Tracer Bro, I might, actually. Oh, they're stuck up there. Ow. Can you go away already? Okay, I'm seeing two things here that I like, but I also want to make sure I have enough money for... Arcana upgrades. Sorry, my brain is not working properly. You know, remember that whole slip and fall thing? I'm not feeling particularly bright at the moment. Okay, so we can upgrade the Flame Cleaver now. That's good. But I would really like to be able to upgrade my basic And of course, twin turbines really needs an upgrade, but I mean, it's pretty good as is. So by all means, let me know what you guys think about Revita. Again, I know it's already out, but it's one that I'm thinking about a second time. Now, the reason why it didn't catch my attention all that much... Oh, okay, I'm getting destroyed. God, I hate those archers. Oh, hello. But I don't want to get rid of twin turbines. I think I have another way to get around that, but let's finish out the floor and then I will put my plan into action. Yo, can we stop with the constant freeze here? This floor is starting to get on my nerves with that crap. Alright, so let's go ahead and temporarily put that down. We'll grab Wind Sentry so that we can give it to Dr. Song. And yeah, she's guaranteed to take it. It's my only standard non-enhanced Arcana. Oh, okay, well now I'm feeling I should have taken the Assassin's Blade, so whoops! So now I need to ask myself, am I going... Yeah, I'll get use out of tapping gloves. Obviously there are things here that I'm... There are things here that I can drop, so I think we're more or less settled. Run kind of built itself pretty fast this time. Now, another one that's already out that didn't necessarily gel with me, and I really am sorry to say this, was Shovel Knight Dig. Now, I think that could very well be just because I didn't give the game enough chance, or I just got severely sidetracked with other games. I think one thing that bothered me about it is that this is another opportunity that they could have to allow some of the other knights to be playable. But it's, as far as I can tell, just Shovel Knight. I would love to be wrong about that. Wait, excuse me, what? What froze me? I am probably just being an idiot there. It's not like I don't know what froze me. I just was pretty sure I had gotten in ahead of their attacks. But another one that looks really good, really fast-paced, and has an amazing-looking art style is Astro Ascent. I don't know how much you guys have heard about Astral Ascent, because, I mean, let's be fair, I'm curious. But that game just looks like an absolute joy to play. It's, I believe, still in early access. But one of the things that really caught my attention about it is that it's another co-op roguelite. Very similar in vein to Ember Knights, which is another one I've been keeping my eye on. And looking over it, yeah, I could make room for another defensive arcana, but I don't want to. I'm pretty sure Jade's chakra locket will do just fine in that regard. And so it's not. No thanks. So, whereas both of those games really have my attention, not gonna lie, Astral Ascent is definitely the one that's really got my eye on those two. As I said, the one that I'm really looking forward to is 30XX, but I mean, to be fair, Astral Ascent looks amazing. Like, the very anime-inspired art style in and of itself is already enough to make me swoon. But then seeing just how fast-paced that game looks like it's gonna get, just makes me go, oh, darling. Now, for some people, that's not necessarily a good thing, because the faster a game gets, the more intimidating it can be to play, and I understand that. But I'm thinking it'll be just fine. There we go. I love Bolt Rail, but it's not what I want to use right now. Also, let's do that. Now we'll use Tracer Barrage. So, by all means, go check out some of these games that I've been talking about. Like, by all accounts, most of these games are looking really solid. Like, I'm especially curious to get your opinions on what you think about Astral Ascent and 30XX, because those are the ones that I'm really looking forward to coming out of early access. Obviously, Have a Nice Death looks good as well, but like, I get the feeling that's one where before I can really start playing it, I need to make sure that my rig gets properly upgraded, which may just evolve into me getting nearly a brand new rig, honestly. And I'll have to see what I can afford when it comes to... God, she just doesn't want to upgrade twin turbines. wondering how different the case would be if I had taken Bouncing Surge. Yeah, no, nothing over there is all that good, and nothing is stacks, so... And in the realm of other roguelites that I started but didn't get very far on, like I already mentioned Ravita, but then there's... So the one downside to this that I can see is that it's going to end up making my Cursier's Vest worse. But oh well. Oh, maybe not. I guess because it took a cursed item to make the perfect time crystal, the vest doesn't get any worse. Or it's also possible that just because it's been sitting in my inventory, it just doesn't update until the next time I pick it up, I guess. And whatever, I'm not complaining. But yeah, in the similar vein of Ravita, I also started playing Scourgebringer, but again, haven't gotten very far in it. Nothing here isn't really catching my eye. Alright, well at least we can finally upgrade Twin Turbines. Run is almost over and only just now getting the opportunity to do that. Thanks, Iris. Alright, not interested in that. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I'm on camera. I'm just trying to think of other games that I've started but haven't done much with. Skull the Hero Slayer is another one, and I don't know why that's been such a long time coming, because I'll be real with you, I love that game. Like, I really do, I just haven't been playing it much. And again, I think it's because I've just been so distracted with other things lately. You know, like work and other games, getting better at Dead Cells, getting better at Splatoon, nearly cracking my head open on the pavement. You know, little things. Okay, thanks, game. That was perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Alright, well, let's put down the things that I'm going to want to keep. Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. Keep that, keep that. So there isn't a lot I'm getting rid of. Honestly, I can just buy out everything here. Now, let's go get the Sinister Ledger. Plus 45. Man. Two, three. Okay. Oh, I forgot a luxury handbag. So no, I was wrong. The crystal doesn't count just because it took a cursed item to fuse it. I forgot that I had the luxury handbag. And as we all know, another two of my favorites, one being an old favorite and one being a very new one, is I really love both Undermine and Vampire Survivors. Like, both of those games are just a treat to me. So I know it's a lot of stuff to put on the table, but I have a lot of interests. And you all know how I feel about roguelites and roguelikes. Now let me hit you with one that isn't a roguelite, and I want to know what you guys think about it or have heard about it. There is a particularly interesting game called Little Witch Novetta that I started and then stopped because I screwed up really bad and, you know, missed a treasure out of a book before a point of no return. But if you guys would be interested in that game, let me know. Or if you're not interested in watching me play it, at the very least, allow me to just share it with you so you know of its existence and you can go check it out for yourself. Ow. But no, that game is definitely not in early access anymore. That actually came out in full release not too long ago. I'm debating something. I'm gonna regret this. Owie. I am being really dumb right now. Alright, let's get ready to lose. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, the problem is you need to really be able to consistently hit him when he stops. And that just wasn't happening with this particular build. It's also really helpful to go in with Chaotic Rift because otherwise you're not skipping the space between point A and point B, so he can still catch you with a stray shot, and you see how fast his attack speed is. But on the whole, I'm still really satisfied with this run. This one was a lot of fun, and it reminds me that you don't need to start with awe or rule in order to have a really good run. So I mentioned a lot of games this time around, and I want to know what you guys think about some of those choices. I also forgot to mention One Step from Eden. I still really like that game. It's been a while since it came out, so I don't know how much interest there still is in that game. But you guys let me know what you think, and I didn't even talk about Rogue Legacy 2 or Shotgun King, but there's a lot out there that's really good and would be a lot of fun to play. And on top of just Wizard of Legend and Dead Cells. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit me up on social media. Obviously, subscribe, like, share, do all the YouTube stuff. And hey, I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker. Bye-bye.